Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Soulfax and we are in my Minecraft world, the one that I did an episode, actually 2 episodes on, and this is the cathedral build that we've been working on. Yeah, I didn't work on it at all since the last episode. I just cleaned up a few stuff, and the only notable difference here is that I moved my cat. It was driving me crazy here and getting in the way of zombies and stuff, and he almost got killed. Poor Jerry here almost got killed. But so, I did some stuff on the redstone contraption that I was working on last time. So, the last episode was I was showing you the memory cell that I'm gonna be using for my redstone item counter. So the part of the build that actually remembers the amount of items, amount of stacks that I have for each item that I'll be counting. So the design has changed a little bit, drastically. So here it is. Basically, here it is. The last design was, it had like 4 blocks between each of these comparators, repeaters that actually remembered it. And this is a very compact design, and I'm not gonna even pretend that I made this, that I came up with this whole majimagins. This is very complicated. The man who came up with it, let me just read up his name so I don't mispronounce it, is from Reddit. A person who posted this on Reddit in the thread that I did on the last video is Mr. Bajomolf. I really hope that I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, excuse me. So Mr. Bajomolf was very kind to give me his old design. Well, not old, because comparators are like a brand new thing in Minecraft, if you ask me. A very useful thing in Minecraft. He was so kind to give me this design, which uses 2 comparators to actually remember the thing in 2 different modes. I'm gonna explain it while I build it, but yeah, this is it. This is what I'm gonna be using. So let's build another one a few blocks above it so I have some space to work with. Oh, I didn't build a... Damn it. I should have built a platform already. But okay, you're gonna be watching me build a platform for just a few seconds here. As you can see, I'm not a pro builder. I'm really bad at building, actually. I've never done a lot of building in Minecraft. I mean, the only building stuff that I've ever did was just to accommodate my very simple and very modest needs. So like, build a house, make a bed, build a storage room, build a bigger storage room, put down some chests. That was basically what I did in Minecraft. Except, well, I had that big build on Mass Nerder server, which took me like a few months to actually work on. I was working on it for a few months and never actually finished it because I was very skimpy about how I want it to look, and I'm getting terrible frame rate here. Let me just pause for a second. There it is. That's better. So let's build another 1 block below here. Come on. Oh, I ran out of... Jesus, how did that happen? A torch so we don't get attacked by zombies. It's all lit up, nice and sweet. So yeah, let me demonstrate how it works. I'll explain it to you how it works as I build it. So first you gotta put down a well, let me put it down here. Yeah, here. Okay, so you put down, no, here. I think that's a good idea. I'll just extend this one more because I haven't actually counted out how much space it takes to build this. I should have done that. I'm stupid. So yeah, let's put the dust down here and block behind it. So this is the first comparator we're gonna be using. Next to the comparator, put down a... Did I put down my repeaters? Yes, I did. Put down a repeater, hook it up to this block, and then put a comparator here sideways to it. Put one over to here, and put one over to here. So, comparators have 2 modes they work in. A subtraction mode, which is when you turn on the light by right clicking them, and the normal comparison mode. The comparison mode, what it does is, if you can need some space to explain this. There, go up here. So you have a comparator, and you can actually have 3 inputs in it. And when it's in comparison mode, if this input or this input is higher than this input, then it will display that input, if you get what I mean. So by higher I mean by the strength of the signal. So if this is 4 here and this is only 1 here, it will display... Is that 4? That was actually 5. It will display 4 redstone signals here. Let me just demonstrate to you what I mean. I believe this is gonna work. I hope it's gonna work. So, oop, and there, and nope. Okay, doesn't... Yeah, you get the idea. It actually compares the signals and then picks up who is the strongest one. If there is no stronger one, if these signals are stronger than the signal that is the input, so on the back side, the value is 0, so it will not emit a redstone signal. You need to put some redstone here, by the way, if you didn't know. Yeah. So the second mode is the subtraction mode. What the subtraction mode is actually, I can demonstrate to you because I've been messing around with it a little bit. So you do this and you get one input here of, let's say 1, and one input here of 2. I need a block, god damn it. Put down a block, get a block down, get a second one behind it because I need to power it somehow. Actually, let's put 3 here and let's put a redstone torch. So now it's getting powered. We push on, right click it and get it into subtraction mode, and we put a little bit of redstone in front of it just to demonstrate. If I give it power from behind, it will only emit this amount. So first it will check how many redstone signals it is getting from the side, which is currently 3. Then it will check how many redstone signals, how many lengths of a redstone signal, how many blocks of redstone signal it's getting from the input, so from its back, and it will decrease the amount of the redstone signal that is going to be transmitting. So, oh my god, I just messed up. Okay, concentrate. So this is basically a subtraction. It will subtract this value from this value. So if there's 3 blocks of a redstone wire, powered redstone wire going into the side of a comparator put in subtraction mode. Hi zombie, I will deal with you later. And there is only 1 going in the back, excuse me, then it will subtract 1 from this 3 and only emit 2 redstone signals. Oh, can he get to me? Don't think he can't. And that is basically what this build, the design is focused around and what allows it to work. And it's really an ingenious design. I gotta give all props to Mr. Again, I forgot his name. Mr. Bajomolf. Mr. Bajomolf. All props to you. This is a very clever design. You guy, die. Please die. No, broke some redstone. Okay, well, get away. Thank you. So, attach this back again. Now let's put all of them except, I believe this one. Yeah, all of them except this one into subtraction mode. Then put a redstone torch behind it. Hook this up. And put one other block here. Put up this. Let's make 2 buttons because we're gonna need them. Thank you for the 2 buttons. And where are they coming from? What's wrong with you guys? Come on, get away. He's got an iron sword, dude. Don't do this to me. Thank you. Now, this is complete. This is actually a complete design. We just need to put a delay on it of 1 tick because you will see why. So basically, let me explain it to you what this does. This is an infinite loop here. Yes, this is an... Oh, no, this is not okay. This can be connected here. This redstone wire can be connected. Let's just place another block here, here, let's put this here. Okay. So these 2 comparators make an infinite loop. Now currently, oh, it's not an infinite loop because this is attacking me. I need to first start it off. Let me just, oh my, is there a spawner up there? There is not a spawner up there. Come on. He's not dead. Okay, he's not gonna bother us anymore. Let's just start it up just to show you. There. Now they're in an infinite loop. What this does is basically this is powering this redstone comparator from behind. And this is in terms, come on, get over yourself. In terms, this is powering this redstone comparator from the behind. When I press the button, this activated this redstone wire, which in turn activated this redstone comparator, but this also gave a redstone signal over to this comparator right away from the block, from the button. And what this does, it made it into an infinite loop. This one is powering this one from behind, this one is powering from the side, this one is powering this one from the side, this one is powering this from behind, and how the infinite loop finishes is this block. This block is actually powering this all the time now. Now, this little contraption here, if it's hooked up to another comparator that is in subtraction mode, this comparator will actually remember how many signals you were giving to him. Currently, is doing this. There's 3 signals when you push the button here. It's getting a 3 redstone signal here. It's getting divided, subtracted by 2, and there is 1 here. So oh my god, what the hell, dudes? This is crazy. Is this what they were talking about? The new zombies. They're crazy. They're coming from everywhere. I read somewhere they track it from 80 blocks away. But I was not buying that. But apparently it is so. So just stop interrupting me. I'm trying to explain that this is difficult. So what it's currently doing is subtracting 2 from here, 3 from here. That is 5 in total. And there is 1 from here, which currently comes to 0. When we press this button again, let me just extend the redstone signal here. As you can see, it's giving off 1 redstone signal now. When you press the button again, this whole thing goes again. This gets another redstone signal and another before the click is done, which pumps it up to 2 from the side. It's 3 here, it's 2 here, and then it's 1 here, which turns up to give this a redstone comparator one more signal, which in terms extend the redstone line by 1 more block of power. This is perfect. I don't think you actually understood what I said. This is what every redstoner wants to see. It is a very, very simple design using really rudimentary redstone circuits. I mean, this is very, very complicated to me and probably to a lot of other people who are not on that level of redstone, and this level is expert level of goddamn redstone because it's very complicated. But this is what every redstoner wants to see. This is very complicated, very simple and very complicated at the same time. No pistons, no hoppers, nothing. You can reset it by pressing this button, which unpowers the storage, which unpowers this comparator, and then unpowers this and resets the whole value of this comparator. And this actual redstone does, which is gathering the value for the redstone comparator. And this is what I'm going to be using. Again, this is not my design. Mr. Bajomolf, thank you for this again. This is beautiful. This is so functional and so great. He also has a design on how you can actually use a similar design to this. Actually, 2 of these kind of designs to add and subtract values. So like the same thing as this, but with the subtraction mode. So you can add 1 redstone signal and you can subtract redstone signal on a push of a button. I was thinking about using it. I might use it later, but currently this is just what I need. And this is just what I was been using. I mean, I can fit all of this in this little space. If I were to use the last redstone thing that I did, the my memory cell design, I would need to clear out several rooms like this, like tall and wide like this. I was thinking about having one above the other. Here I can have 4 all in row and I can just use this whole room to do this, which is beautiful. So I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna make all of the 4 of the redstone comparator thingies here that I did need, and I'm gonna try at least to hook him up to this, and I'm gonna be back in just a second, guys. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We're in my Minecraft world. This is 2 days later. A little bit of a mishap happened here. A creeper and 3 zombies decide to assault me, and he decided to blow up right here. This, where you only see 1 chest, is what I placed down, and this is what the ores I have left. There was almost 2 stacks of diamond there, like 6-7 stacks of iron, 6-7 stacks of redstone, as well as coal and no other stuff. And luckily I have all of my stash of stone here left. But yeah, that's a minor mishap. But what happened in 1.6, which is this snapshot that I'm currently playing, the pre-release of 1.6, is they buffed a few stuff. They buffed a few stuff. Yes, they buffed the zombies, and not in a way that they do more damage. They actually do a little bit of different stuff. They have an increased aggro range, and what they basically do is they can see you from afar, and they don't just need to have direct contact with you. If you aggro, let's say there's a zombie here, and if I aggro him, all the other zombies in 80 block range will actually come here. Yeah, and I'm not shitting you, that's a thing. So, advice from me to you, do not engage zombies in any way, shape, or form, any time. Jeb, you're really making life difficult for us, for the redstoners, really making it difficult. But yeah, so let me just show you what I did. I promised that I'm gonna make 4 of those redstone cells for you, that we're gonna come back to that. To that all finished, and yeah, let's just check. Recently a creeper blew up. Oh, that's what's missing. So there's supposed to be a line down here. Jesus, didn't even notice that. So I believe this is how it went, and then there was one of these here, and there was a redstone line feeding into it, and then it sprung into this, and oh, there was one more here, I believe. Jesus, he blew up a lot of stuff. Who knew that he can blow up so much stuff, actually? So no, there was one over here. Yeah, there was one over here, and just puff, there. So wait. What? Okay, that is okay, actually. Yeah, that's supposed to be like that. I built 4 of those. Let me just go where I built them. let's just go up here and use this ladder, which will get us to the top here. I built 4 of them. I made... Ah, Jesus Christ. I hate this. I'm getting so annoyed today. This has been a very, very, very long day. So, I switched over stuff. This contraption used to be here. I switched over to the sides. Now they're perfectly lined up with the mock-ups that I currently have for my selector panels. Not selector panels, excuse me, for the redstone lamps that I'm going to be using to represent how many stacks I have of a certain item. And yeah, now I can just hook them up directly, but I'm probably not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a lines of redstone torches which that are turning themselves off, and then I'm going to have this turned into a constant signal. So this is going to, when you want to display a stack, this is going to be constant signal, and then just one line from each one of these floors. So 4 lines are going to be drawn to the redstone torches, and when there's a signal they will light up as much as signals there is. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do to avoid having to connect every single one of those to one of those lights. That's just a simpler way. And yeah, the second thing I did is I added an AND gate here, which is actually crucial for this build to work properly. So what I did is I just moved all of this one block here, and then I added an AND gate here in form of a sticky piston. When the sticky piston is not pushed up, there is nothing connecting this redstone pistons, redstone line to this redstone comparator. Thus nothing is powering this actually. So to have this, the purpose of this is so I can select which one of those I want to actually display after I'm done adding my stack. So let's say I had a stack of iron, and okay, I know how much iron I have, but let's see how many diamond I have, and then I add this, and then I press a button and this pushes over here, stays locked, and actually this displays how many stacks of diamond I have. Now I did this for all 4 floors. As you can see, let's just jump down here. I did the same thing. This is all set up perfectly and it's actually working in working order. But now what I need to do is actually connect all of this. I need to have this. This is the primary input. This is the input which actually makes the whole thing work. When this gets powered, this block over here, it adds 1 signal strength to this comparator, redstone, what are you called, guys? Shit. Redstone repeaters, yeah, one more line to here which powers another redstone repeater, and then adds, this is actually, that powers this memory cell, and when I put power in this block, it adds +1 to the stack number that I currently have. So I need to connect that, and then I need to connect this. This needs to be actually double connected. The 2 lines are going to be going into, actually 1 line is going to be branching into 2 different stuff. So let me just go down here and refresh your memory on how we did this. So this is actually what I've done in the past. In the first episode I displayed this, I believe. Was it the first episode? Maybe the second. I believe it was the first episode. The second I did a little bit more on the actual cathedral of this build. So what this is this line in the middle is connected to the golden redstone, the golden pressure plate, and when this goes up to that comparator, it actually signals there's a stack of items on the golden pressure plate, which then powers this, la 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 la, and when this gets powered, this is not letting power through, so we need a second variable. This is another set of AND gates here. The second variable is this. These lines are getting powered by, these torches are getting unpowered by the comparators, not comparators, by these guys over here, by the hoppers, which are actually which I am actually using as sorting machines, as well as detecting which type of item I want to be counting now. So when there is, let's say we add a stack of iron, it will go through this comparator, I believe. No, that's the emerald, or this, no, that's the diamond. So the iron is all the way down there. It will be going through that comparator, that hopper, and while it's going through that hopper, it will turn on this torch and it will power it. So this is actually a good thing, because it is a very, very long signal actually for the whole stack to go through here. So I just need to make the signal a little bit longer, the signal from the golden pressure plate a little bit longer, and it's all set to done. I know how to do it already. Just need to make a pulse extender here. So yeah, when those two align here, they actually let out the redstone signal. This goes down, and then I can release it, and then I can add +1 to the memory cell. So I did this by just connecting it over there. Now I'm stuck, I can't get over there. Let me just there, thank you. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Whew, you couldn't imagine how many mobs I've had here through the last like half an hour. I killed like 10 zombies in here before I started recording this while I was setting all this up. So this is just a very simple thing. It goes down here, then it activates this little redstone. I forget the names of stuff here. Repeater, yeah, and it sends very short signal, very short pulse. It just doesn't have to be a short pulse, it just needs to be one pulse. It can be the longest pulse in history, but it just needs to be one pulse to this block, and then it adds one more here. Let me just demonstrate to you very quickly how this works. So we add one of these here. As you can see, it's shining. It's shiny, it's turned on, the comparator is getting power, it is recording one redstone signal, but the problem is it's currently not attached. There is no block here or redstone dust to actually complete the redstone circle. How we did that is, whoop, this is very hillbilly way of doing this, as I like to say, very like makeshift way, a ghetto way of doing this. I just connected the redstone line from up here. So to do this, let's just power this very quickly here. And now we should be able to see that this first piston is turned on. Yay! So it's working. Let's just do this again, give it another pulse. And the second piston is working. Yay! Reset it. And get rid of the torch. Where's the torch? There's the torch. Yes, finally managed to get this to work. This is just the first level. This is actually now, I believe that this should be in working condition. This thing. So the only thing I need to do is set up the redstone torch line here and connect it to put redstone lamps up here and connect it to the redstone torch line, and we are set to go actually. So that's great, that's really amazing. Another thing that I want to talk to you about is, you know how I said that I'm gonna have two redstone lamps up there, two lines of redstone lamps? Well, that idea might just change. So the first redstone line, the top one, would be to count how many, would represent how many stacks of a item I have. So this one. The second one would be how many items I have that are not a full stack. So let's say I have 4 stack of iron and 12 pieces. It would be, I believe, only one light turned on. Yes, only one light would be turned on. That would represent, or 2 lights if there's 24 or something, 20 something. And that's actually a good idea. Oh my god, dude, not again. Like I said, zombies are crazy. He's tracking me already. He's trying to find a way. He's probably gonna find a way through here. Yep, he's gonna find a way. Come on, dude, let's just deal with this. I mean, I don't have a problem with mobs, but I currently have absolutely no armor on because they killed it. They killed it very recently. So I think I'm gonna have to scrap this whole idea, because to do this I would need to, let me just, again, with the lag, I'm getting a lot of lag. I tried recording this once and messed up a few things, and I was getting a lot of lag. But let's try and ignore. Let's just stop the game. Let's see if what can we actually decrease here. U-bobbing is on max FPS. Will this change anything? Balanced, power saver, max FPS. This normal, graphics fast, minimum, off. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, let's just try and work through this. So to actually get that to work, I would need to do this. I would need to extend this here and make another 15 long line, which I would need to connect to a series of repeaters or anything along the line, and then I would need to connect them all the way up there, which would make really a very, very long redstone wire going around the whole place, and that's very inconvenient. Really, I would like to do this, but I think it's extremely inconvenient. It would take so much time to actually pull this off that I'm thinking about not doing it, and I'm probably not gonna do it. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, we need to scrap this. We need to scrap this. It's unfortunate, but we need to, because I don't have all the time in the world to do this. Fortunately, my brother is out of town for the next few months, off to work at the seaside for the summer, which means I'm gonna have a lot more time to actually work. He's the only brother in my family, of my 3 brothers, that was not supportive of this, of my YouTube. He never thought he thought it was stupid. He's like that. Don't judge him or anything. It's just how he is. He thought it was stupid. And now that he's gone, there's nobody actually stopping me from doing it. He didn't care if I wanted to record. He was like, fuck you. I want to do what I want. I'm going to be walking through the room and annoying you. So yeah, but that's what he does. Don't think he's a bad brother. He's a good brother, actually. So now we need to do is actually set up a T flip-flop here. So whenever we give it power, it's gonna stay turned on all the way, all the time. Or, oh wait, how can we can do it like that, actually. Can we? Wait. Or instead we can just use levers. I was thinking about setting up buttons there, but I think setting up a T flip-flop would be like a little bit messier. So we can just set up a lever system and then connect this all the way up to there. So yeah, but again, I wanted to show you this flip-flop design here that I saw on Reddit a few months ago. It's a very, very cool flip-flop design. First, what you need to do is set up a block and then attach a hopper to it. Second hopper is going to go directly on that hopper. So now when we add a block into this, it will just go through one another. This is actually a very simple pulsar, which is not too fast, but it is kind of laggy, but it doesn't make any sound, so it is actually okay. So yeah, now you got two of those. The second thing you want to do is, oh, well, I have some space here. Let me just reposition this for a second. Oh my god, no, please no, please no. Oh, okay, come on, creepy, follow me. Thank you. Blow up. Oh my, he almost killed me. How did that happen? Jesus, that's what I get for playing on hard mode. But yeah, let me just demonstrate, and now everything is lagging again. Ah, Jesus, I hate this game so much. Okay, now one here. Second one goes in here, and there's the second one attached. Now what we need to do is run a redstone line over this and put like this. I believe there's I don't know if is it this? Yeah, it's this. Okay, so now we got this up here, and what this will do is this is actually a nice thing. This is actually a nice setup here. We add one item in this. Just stop, dude. Okay, go up here. Now we power this, give it power. Now both of the hoppers are locked. Then we attach a button to it. Press the button. It's in this hopper. Press the button. It's in this hopper. Press the button. It's in this hopper. So what this basically does is, because this button is actually powering this and this at the same time, I believe it is, or it might just not be, I might be mistaking something, but for whatever reason, this torch, when it turns off, it gives it enough time to actually do the switch over. And wait, what? Oh, wait, so they fixed it. Before, when you had a button attached to a redstone torch, when you flicked it on, it would actually it would stop shining like a tick, half a tick before the button contracts, which would make it move. So yeah, something was up here, but now it just normally works. Oh, which is very nice to know. So I was planning on adding this as a T flip-flop because it's a very flexible design. It's very small. You only use two hoppers. It's tillable. It is tillable, and it's very silent, which I adore. But yeah, we're not gonna add it because I'm probably just gonna add levers up there for that selection, because I think this will just complicate things. And oh, who is attacking me and from where? And he's back behind me, or is he? Look at these guys. He's got enchanted leather armor. I have no armor. That is not fair, game. And oh god, I'm gonna die here. I need to get out of here. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of my episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know we didn't do a lot of building or anything else but redstone, but well, I do a lot of redstone. Yeah, that's what I do. For the next episode, what I have prepared is actually this whole thing up and running, a little bit shiny up. Okay, that was a mistake. I accidentally pressed the wrong button and stopped recording. Don't be mad at me. So yeah, let's just sign off right here and right now. The next episode you will see all of this polished up. The whole room will be ready. The redstone will be completed and finished, and I hope in working bugless condition, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be quite a lot of bugs for me to set up to actually fix. And another thing I need to say, another big thanks to Mr. Bajomov, who actually supplied me this design for the memory cells. It's a very great design. You gotta check him out on Reddit. It's spelled BJOMOLF. That's how you check it out. Check it out on Reddit. I will post a link to his post where he explains this redstone contraption himself, so you will be able to see it yourself. He probably, I mean, he does explain it better than me because he came up with it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode. My name has been Soulfax. Thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, keep it steady and carry on.